Hey, what's up guys? Just before we start this video, you do want to watch the full video. Uh, cause there's some interesting news about this. Uh, you may notice that Empire Games, the Driving Empire official group, is no longer owned by Borges. It's owned by a random account. If you watch the video through its entirety, you will learn exactly why. Anyways, I hope you enjoy the video. Let's go ahead and get into it. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be going over the DE event debacle. There have been, just to start with positives, and I want to get this out of the way first. The event, I think, went pretty well, other than the ending. There wasn't a lot of lag, there wasn't a lot of bugs, models for the vehicles were alright. I don't like, how some of them have these PNG, headlights and PNG, other parts of the vehicle, obviously. But that's about where the positives end, unfortunately, for this event. Alright, so I want to get the biggest elephant in the room, or as I want to call it, a lie in the room, out of the way. And it is the official announcement, well, not really an announcement, response from the owner of Driving Empire on why the event was canceled. The road's gone. Why this event was canceled early. And here we go. Spookfest was ended due to excessive lag, poor retention, and dropped player count. Also poor sales on the event cars, indicating people just didn't want to play. It will not be reverted. The Cinto Dici, one of the mystery cars that wasn't released for the event, will be released as a limited car in the dealer this weekend. Now, let's go ahead and sort of go through all of that. The first part I want to pick out is excessive lag. You see how much lag I'm having right now just driving around the map with all of its beautiful holes, as you can tell. Oh wow, that's pretty bad. Anyways, you see how much lag I'm having with just driving around right now? I'm running max graphics, no issues, no problems at all. This is how much lag I was having with the event. That is a flat-faced lie. And there are other people that are saying that there's no lag change at all. In fact, there is more lag playing the game now than when the event was going on. I'm hanging on by a thread. The next one is going to be poor retention and dropped player count. Those, I'm stuttering here because it's hard to wrap my mind around how someone could say something like this. I've never seen DE more popular. And I've been playing since this game wasn't owned by Borges. I've been playing this game since it was owned by someone named Vaninian. Yes, the owner of Vehicle Legends, everyone's most favorite car game. I say that as a joke, okay? But seriously, I was in a server where I was the only person over 100,000 cash. I've never seen that before in all my time of playing. Not a one time was I the only person over 100,000 cash. So the game was definitely gaining new players. So dropped player count, that is just a slap in the face to everyone that looks at player counts, maybe glances at it. Poor retention. Now, assuming that Borges here is talking about people playing it, it's because not everyone has 9 hours a day to play, and some maybe have 5 minutes, like me. I don't really have like 9 hours a day to play this game. I have maybe 5 minutes before I have to go to work from 4:30 in the afternoon to 3 a.m. in the morning. And I don't get to play when I come home. I go straight to bed, get ready for my next day of work, all right? Poor retention is not because it's not because of the event. Poor retention is because right now DE's player base is very heavily not like any other game. It is very much a lot of people who are growing up and they're either graduating, they're in high school, they're in a tough middle school, they're, this was released on Halloween week. Yes, that may seem like, teachers won't give stuff out. I can tell you, I had 3 essays to write in my senior year of high school during Halloween week, and they weren't even for an English class, okay? So let's not get started on just because it's Halloween week probably means people will have time to play. They really don't. So that is poor retention. Just someone either the thought process is, oh, all my players are very young and have a lot of time. No, we're not very young. We're actually like, my age, 18 and 19, is most of the DE players I talk to are that age, okay? So let's just clear that up. And last is poor sales on event cars, indicating people just didn't want to play. That is one of the biggest lies I have read so far in my entire YouTube career. Your poor sales are not because players are not wanting to play. It is because this event was actually not too easy to grind for someone that had a slow car. There were really only 2 good spots to grind candies. Behind the airport, if you know where that is, and over near the cornfield. 2 places in total that had candy drops that were very easy to get to. And most of the time, it was taken up by someone in a hypercar going around stealing all the candies from you. So that's why people weren't buying these vehicles. And a lot of these vehicles I liked, okay? Very well made, if I do say. But, you can say poor sales on the event cars. That's a fair assessment on its own. They weren't selling like, when a normal limited car comes out, it sells maybe 100,000 in the first, 2 hours. That's obviously an exaggeration, but still, it sells a lot. But he adds on, indicating people just did not want to play. And you may want to see it again. People just didn't want to play. So you're saying that you're telling the community that was grinding this event, you're telling 8,000 players almost concurrent on the game that they didn't want to play the game? Come on, man. Seriously? That is malarkey. And let's read this final part, which worries me a lot. The Cento will be released as a limited car in the dealer this weekend. Now, I know of a person that has spent... I will not reveal them because I don't know them specifically. I just know of them. I know that they exist. There's a person that spent 10,000 Robux on candies. 10,000. Think about that. That is $100. 100 United States of America dollars. 1 Benjamin. 5 20s. 10 Hamiltons. Someone spent that much on this event. And I kid you not, it was probably for the Centodici. And it's all wasted. That person now probably has to go back and use more Robux to buy the Centodici when it goes on sale in the dealer. Hey, I just realized something. You were being encouraged to buy Robux to buy a Robux, you know, item that gave you 3,000 candies in the event. Event ends early. No mystery car. Mystery car was candies originally. Now it's going to be cash. Let's take a look in this shop. Ah, someone that doesn't have the time to grind for the car, they can buy $1 million with 2,450 Robux. I think I see what's going on here. That is cash hungry. That is disgraceful. That is not what this game is about. This game is not pay to win and should never be. And that's a problem. Now, I want to close this video with the staff, the response to all of the people getting understandably upset. And I want to show you the responses all at once. And as you can see on screen here are 3 examples of responses. So the first one, I just want to pick out the very obvious one. Let's look at this a little bit closer. Well, obviously we still care about feedback, but honestly the general reception of everything is positive. No, the heck it isn't. I had to keep myself from swearing there. People are not happy about this. I know I'm not. I know most of the people I'm talking to, they're not. And yeah, a big problem. That is a flat-faced lie. No, general reception is not positive. You still care about feedback. That is to be determined, in my opinion. So let's just clear that one a little bit. Next one, big obvious one. Y'all shouldn't be complaining, because that just means the cars you bought are rare now. Problem with that, rare for the people who bought it. For the people who were saving up to buy all of them at once, they don't have diddly squat. I know someone spent 64 hours and 14 minutes. That's 9 hours on average per day in a 7-day week that they spent grinding on this game. And they didn't get a single car. Yeah. No compensation for the people screwed over by that. And this is the final one. People were complaining. And this is some of the responses. Now, this is definitely not in character for Calamus. This is not him. This is not something he would say in a normal event, but this is fire control. This is everything is on fire. We're freaking out. People are angry. Let's just clean it up. I'm sure Borg knew the risk behind it and decided to take it because he probably thought that it was better in the long run to take it down. That's a fair assessment, although I don't know why he would think it's a better move. And then he says, Borg knows better than all of you anyway. And I don't want to say anything about that. As a player, you know less about enjoying the game than the owner. Let's go ahead and get to the closing. Well, I was going to set up a nice closing for y'all, but as I'm playing the game and trying to set up a closing, the game is literally broken. Here, let's spawn any car. Yeah, the game's broken. Just out of the blue. In closing, the Halloween event this year was a cash grab. And that isn't surprising for one reason. Borgest sold DE to a group. And that worries me. Very, very, very much. How do I know he sold it to a group? Well, A, from a private intel source. Personal conversations have been going on between devs and everyone. And I was told personally, Borges sold it. Anyways, I hope this video was shocking, tumultuous, terrifying for you. But I'm going to have to end it here as I get my nuclear bunker ready for the madness that's about to start when this group probably runs the game into the ground. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, share, and subscribe. And please continue praying that DE doesn't go the route of ultimate driving. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.